All life on Earth exists within a thin, delicate envelope called the biosphere. This interconnected system of land, water, and air functions as a single living organism. Biological variety, or biodiversity, is Earth's primary survival strategy. It provides the biological infrastructure required to keep the planet stable and resilient against change. This strategy relies on two levels: species diversity, which is the sheer number of different organisms, and genetic diversity. Genetic diversity provides the internal variations that allow a species to adapt to new threats, rather than being wiped out by a single environmental shift. This vast web of varied traits serves as a global insurance policy, maintaining the specific conditions that make Earth habitable for everyone. Consider the specific role of a pollinator. In the biosphere, a bee has one job: transferring pollen between flowers so plants can reproduce. What happens when this single thread is pulled out of the system? Without the pollinator, the plants fail to produce fruit and lose their ability to reproduce. The consequences cascade quickly. Herbivores starve without the plants, carnivores lose their prey, and the soil loses the organic matter it needs to remain fertile. Pollinators function as structural load bearers. Their work upholds the architecture of the entire ecosystem. Modern industrialization is ripping thousands of threads from this web simultaneously. We have moved from losing single species to dismantling the system itself. This drives biodiversity loss. As we clear natural habitats for human expansion, we remove the physical space plants and animals need to survive. Simultaneously, we face climate change. Burning fossil fuels like coal and oil releases stored carbon back into the atmosphere as carbon dioxide. This carbon creates a greenhouse effect. These gases allow sunlight to enter the atmosphere, but block the resulting heat from escaping into space, raising global temperatures at an unnatural rate. By destroying physical habitats and chemically altering the climate, we are destabilizing the exact balance that allows life to thrive. The third planetary crisis is pollution. Human waste products are now infiltrating nearly every corner of the biosphere. Single-use plastics travel from our cities into the oceans, where they mimic marine life and choke aquatic food webs. Chemical fertilizers and improper waste disposal also degrade the geosphere, turning living soil into dead dirt. This triple planetary crisis, loss of variety, rising heat, and chemical waste, directly threatens the clean air, fresh water, and food supplies we need to survive. Humans possess a unique ability. We can recognize the systemic damage and coordinate on a global scale to repair it. In 1987, the world signed the Montreal Protocol. This agreement successfully banned CFCs, chemicals used in common household sprays, that were destroying the atmosphere. This satellite data tracks the results. Between 1985 and 1988, the hole in our protective ozone layer began to stabilize. Today, it is slowly recovering. That victory proved global coordination works. It provided the blueprint for current agreements like the Kyoto Protocol and the Paris Agreement. The goal now is a transition to renewable energy, using wind and solar power to cut the greenhouse gas emissions driving global warming. When nations align their laws and technologies, large-scale planetary damage can be halted. Global treaties only succeed when they are backed by individual choices and community action. Youth-led initiatives are currently restoring habitats and pulling carbon from the air through community tree plantings. Individual actions like composting to enrich the soil or planting pollinator gardens help repair the geosphere and biosphere locally. Every sustainable choice is a thread being intentionally woven back into the web of life. We are a part of this biosphere, not separate from it. We hold the power to keep our unique planet in balance.